set up? If you do, and you've hit on, well, I want you to go second, quit, which is right above the mode, and we're back to a blank screen. Now, I want to see the stat plot, so I'm going to go up here to zoom, which is up on this top row, zoom 9. Do you see your dots? You see your dots, okay? Is everyone good?
No, mine didn't go.
Mine didn't do it.
So if you hit zoom 9, okay,
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
you
number
didn't-
9?
then digit 9, you
I
didn't,
went down and found 9 and just put enter.
oh yeah, okay, you didn't
Oh.
turn it on.
No, mine didn't do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's just like that.
Yeah, you didn't turn it on.
Oh.
Yeah, Liam's like, Liam's in color.
Good.
Liam, you have to try this.
So, has everyone got the dots? Yes, everyone has the dots? All right, the next thing I want to do is I want to find this line. See how it found the slope? Well, the calculator will do all of it for us. So all we have to do is go second, quit, which gets us to a blank screen. Then go under stat. Now, you see this one called calculate? It has a whole bunch of functions under there. And what we want is to use number 4 that says linear regression. Now, mine automatically puts it up as L1 and L2. If you don't have this window, you're going to have to do L1 comma L2. And to get L1, you would go second 1. No, you go alpha 1. Whichever one is green. Alpha 1. And then there's a comma right here. And then alpha 2. So that you get your thing so it looks just like that.
I don't know, I clicked something and it like took out everything again.
Alright, so you go stat, calculate, then number 4, then you go L1, comma, L2. Yeah, it's the second function. And then just wait.
Is it set or?
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Okay.
You're good.
Where do I go?
Is it supposed to like this, Miss J?
Someone gonna have this one then?
Yep, number 4. You wanna do number 4, and then you have to do, you see that second 1, comma, second 2, and then hit the enter, and then wait.
It's already in there.
Alright, so you do number 4, then you go second 1, comma,
So mine doesn't say
second
L1
2,
anymore.
and then hit the enter. You got it? Oh, yeah, yours, yeah, the newer ones do it that way.
So,
Now you go second 1, see that's L1, comma, second 2, that's L2, and then you can hit the enter. Alright,
Miss J.
for mine, I need to go down, so I'm on top of calculate, and then I hit the enter. Lydia.
Oh, mine already isn't.
Okay, then you need to go
mine too.
second 1, comma, second 2. Now, are these numbers the numbers that everybody sees?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I need to write those numbers down because I want to put these in the calculator again. 3, 3. And you want to do at least 4 places, 4 to 5 places behind the decimal. Okay, now, this line that we just created here is the same one as what we created, and you can see that we were off. Because our number here was like 3.5. So this gives you the exact line of regression that you need to have. But I want to have the line written on top of my graph, just like I did it here. So if you go back to your calculator, go to y equals, in place I'm gonna use Y2 because I want a different color. You would type in exactly what you wrote down.
Who put in Y2 or just?
You can, if you don't have a colored one, you just put it in Y1. I have a different color, so I want Y2.
Then do we press enter?
Then press enter, then hit graph, and what you should get is a line that goes pretty close to all of your dots. And that makes a line of best fit.
So we hit enter the graph?
Yep.
Could also use your table.
Yep.
I
We
don't
can
see
get,
the
How do
line.
you
I
put
didn't get
X?
a line, yeah. Me neither.
well, that means you probably did a couple of things wrong. First of all,
Can I go with
you
backspace?
didn't write all of it in here. 4.5663x
Oh.
plus, you gotta have all of that.
Oh, X.
You have to have the whole equation, just like I have written here.
So then how do you put in, so we have to put in like
Then
Y?
you go to y equals, and you type all of that in.
How do you
So-
type in X?
Yeah.
Oh, the x is right,
It's the,
it's right here. It says x. on it.
Okay.
you just have to hit it once.
You just have to hit it once.
6, 2, 3, and so then it's X plus.
So this is our equation in the y equals mx plus b form.
And then enter graph.
And then hit enter graph.
Then we just click enter.
Then hit graph.
Oh, graph.
Yeah, and then you'll see it on your graph.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you see it. Now, they asked me to predict at 32. Well, I have a problem, because if I hit the trace, you see the trace button right here?
Yeah.
If you hit trace and you type in 32 and hit the enter, you're gonna get an error message, because 32 is not inside my window. So go back to your window, notice it gives the minimums and maximums, and I'm gonna make that maximum, I'm gonna make the maximum 34. And then I'm gonna go back and hit the graph.
So we click graph again.
After you go to Windows and change the X max to 34,
Mm-hmm.
then go back and just hit graph, and you should have the two. Now, if I hit the trace button, you have to look up here in a corner. The stat plots are my little squares. Well, I don't have a little square that's 32, otherwise it'd be in the table. So what you need to do is go up one, so now my equation appears. And see, here's my equation that I just typed in. Now type in 32 and hit enter, and there is my exact answer at the bottom for what, how many minutes I need when the, whenever is, the miles are 32.
Where do I type in 32?
This is pretty complicated.
If you hit the trace, you're on the y equals line, you just type in 32 and hit enter, and you'll have it.
Where's the, how do I get on the y equals line?
Go up with your arrows.
Okay.
You see that equation up at the top then?
Yeah, but I'm on a dot.
Then go up so it's not, it's gotta be so it's on the equation. Do you have the equation up here?
Yeah.
Then type in 32 and hit enter, and there's your answer. Okay? Now, this is gonna take time for you to use this. So what we need to do is basically simplify what happened, and I think they have it for us here. All right, so when we deal with line of best fit, number one, you hit the stat button. Then, well, and then you put the data in.
Should we write this down?
Yes. Number three, you want the linear regression, and there's two different linear regressions. If you get the one that has the R, that tells you how close your line is to the actual data. So if it's pretty close to 1 or